Okay, it's been a while since I last ran. It's almost been like an entire week. It was a miraculous run that actually made it to Act 3 all the way. And we died to like one of the three, maybe four fights, I want to say, that can still kill you in Act 3. Like Tormented Trobbio, it's uh, the hunter, what's his name? And Watcher at the edge. If you fight that, I am gonna fight that. Lost Garment is there. I don't think he does much. I think I can just tool spam him out of the way. What's left? And Lost Place, of course. I think that is a run killer. I'm gonna die to her. And you know what? For this run in particular, the goal is to die to Lost Place, and I'll take nothing else as a success. I mean, I'll take winning the entire run as a success, but I don't think that's gonna be happening. You can tell how rested I am. I failed the first goddamn jump. I can't even do basic things right. But it's fine, we'll get into it. I just could not believe that the run just kept going. Lace 2 could have killed me. GMS actually turned out to be fairly easy. But when I was theory crafting, I thought that would be a secret fight that would secretly gatekeep you. I thought I would eat my words on the void gauntlet and dive to that too, but we didn't. And I'm kind of confident that unless I'm messing around and making mistakes, it will not happen in my run back. Hang on, this is too loud. This always happens when I start. Just a feature of these headphones, man. Anyway, so not much there in Act 1 that I'll be worried about besides Savage Beastfly. And if we die to Savage Beastfly, then you're never seeing this goddamn footage. Maybe you will, maybe I'll post the death fight. It is an absolute brawl at the end of the day. It's the only fight in the game so far that feels like complete 50-50 to me. I also have a I have an extreme plan for Tormented Trobbio. I realized how much of my build he was actually countering. Of course, I misplayed and got caught binding twice, but even if I didn't, I had very little way of damaging him outside of the tools, and the tools were not doing much. Every time he whirlwinded, I lost so much fucking damage. Okay, we are really rusty, man. It's gonna take some getting used to all this again. I played another game in the meantime, and I completed it. And now I'm back. Anyway, I'll not be focusing on the game for a while now. I think I can safely give this over to autopilot. We aren't at 100%, but we only need like 20 until we actually get to Savage Beastfly. And actually, Act 2 is relatively short for me now at this point. I feel like the only questionable fight is Personer that doesn't kill you, and what's its name? Uh, I said Probio already, right? Probio, Personer, and there's one more fight. It was the Unraveled. Yeah, that was a pretty tough fight, given everything. Like, he has way too much fucking HP, man. I think Volt Vessel will still probably the play into that to make that fight easier. I was struggling a little bit in that fight because I took the conch cutter and that requires you to be really high when you hit him. What was my loadout for that? I can't even remember. Did I even take Cog Flies? It might have been Volt Spear and Cog Flies, or maybe Sword Spear and Conch Cutter. That sounds correct. Cog Flies are an absolute must for long fights, man. Like, holy shit. They really do their part in those. Besides Lost Place, all the long fights you can solve with Cog Flies pretty consistently. You don't have to worry about damage or survival. It's not that hard if that's all you're focusing on. Of course, when I've been using Cog Flies with a second tool, I've been focusing on using both. And I just man, I hope my controller manages to stay alive throughout all of this. It is showing signs of giving up. But let's see how long it will go on for.
Hironare. Yanara.
Yeah, so I actually want to take like a Shaman Crest spell build into Tormented Trobbio because you can damage him with the what's it called, cross stitch, and you can bring what do you get in those the whatever its name is. You can bring that for extra skill damage. And you can actually attack him during the whirlwind by doing the cross stitch. It should be an easy enough timing to get. The only thing will be that my HP in that fight then becomes kind of, you can say, a constant. Yeah, that's correct. Even if, but and the thing is, I can't take Plasmium into the fight then, which is also scary. Very scary prospect. Maybe more so like a Hunter Crest spell build instead of a Shaman Crest spell build, but even then, it's a lot more viable with the amount of Plasmium I can get off of that, but RSP is still constant. There's no. And anyway, he doesn't really give you all the time to use extra Plasmium, so I think it's fine if we are not taking the Architect Crest and the Plasmium build. I love finding out stuff like that in these games where you take one strategy and it can work through 90% of the game, but the 10% like really hard counters are, and then you have to find something new in order to fight that. Like I did not understand how badly the red tools were gonna do in that fight until I took them to the Tormented Trobbio fight and he just got them on me. I did get to phase 2, so it wasn't a big loss, but you guys could see at the end, even with the lucky dice getting frog and having all that extra health, I still could not close out the fight. Like there was no opening for me to actually punish him on any goddamn attack. I was just trying to defend. It was very tough without cross. I think a Hunter Stress build with Plasmium and cross stitch and like Flea Brew or maybe Weak Blight, something like that. might actually be the best build for that fight. Of course, then you are not allowed to miss time your skills and stuff. And you don't have a credit out of jail free card, but I think it's fine. The Bell Eater fight wasn't all that much. Nothing to say about that one. As long as you're playing it correctly, it, it feels a very low risk fight. The Void part where you have only 4 masks does seem the highest probability to die at the start of Act 3. Even I was surprised at how cleanly the set fight went. Like I was expecting it to like put me down to 1 mask or something, actually challenge me. Because I remember he beat me pretty bad during my casual run, but he just kind of folded. The attacks are also good. I've been discounting them a lot. Maybe it's worth it in Grey Mood to just go pick them up early. After Bellheart Widow fight into Last Touch. I can very easily incorporate that into the run. Not that difficult. Also makes sense. You can get the second simple key. Just like doing the Sinner's Road makes a lot of sense. But I want to fight the last judge into after. It always makes it a clean way for the second pale oil upgrade, which I don't use the needle anyway, so I don't see the point in that at one point. Maybe I should in some of these fights. I also took off Sawtooth Circlet in one of the fights and was really regretting it. I don't remember which fight it was also when I get back to that. It was like a group fight. I don't remember which fight it was. It's been a while since I talked. Anyway, this recording is just for preservation purposes. It's not like human as long as human. Also, the plan is that I will be taking a week off after this since I'm going home and I can't record there. So, if this is the run that I actually win, it is gonna be insane because then I can do all the prep work for the final video at home. Basically, this is early in the week. The plan for this is that I'm gonna clear Act 1, then start Act 2, do the grinding of Act 2, and then I hope that I can get get the grinding done in Act 2 and get as much in Act 2 done as I can during the week. And then once it's the weekend and close to the end of or to the middle of Act 2 and I can actually do a clean run to Act 3 during the weekend. Just try to get as far as possible. I mean, we explored everything basically except for arcades and Verdania, I suppose, which we will have to do. But Verdania cannot kill you, so it's more like not the biggest deal. Since Seth fell down pretty easily, I wonder if Carmelita will also be a lot easier than I remember her being. Because these enemies that are especially vulnerable to tag went down insanely fast. Like Late 2 was a very short fight compared to what I was expecting. I still played it pretty bad. was a lot faster than I was expecting. Same goes on for Carmelita. Nihilus will be a pain. I remember that from my casual run. Hopefully, all my Sawtooth Circlet skills have actually. Actually, she is the perfect boss to Sawtooth Circlet and stuff. Oh man, my autopilot is off. Let's go back. It is going to happen a couple of times. Really. Been a while. I can't help it. Holy shit, man. I'm wasting time. I should not get this rusty by not playing for 1 week. I don't think I'm at this point. I have actually completed 3 4 more, so I can't actually say that I'm bad at this game. But I don't feel as good as I should with the controls. I also always take a break after I get a 3 pack 2 run because I actually need to mentally reset going into Act 1 so that I'm not accidentally trying to claw line or Sawtooth Circlet or something. It's always a bit of a question when I come back and I have to pick it up again.
Buenera. Da, finestra.
We will of course still be taking the Dream path. I know that it. Oh wait, I did. Thank God I said that.
Magina
Stuff
fora.
like this is just going to happen. I'm pretty sure I'll forget the polyp out as well. We'll talk to whatever the witch. Then we just walk away. Actually, also the finding that you can get Silk Song and Active is pretty crazy. I can get some stuff done with that. I'll look up the exact conditions, but now that I know I can get it in Active, I can also prioritize getting it and change how I play around that. I also need to. That is going to be the key of the run. I need to figure out how to fight Tormented Trobbio. I think Hunter's Crest is the correct one, along with just Plasmium and a bunch of things. I don't think Shaman Crest will work. Bees Light and maybe Egg of Vidalia. But like, it has to be a spell burn into him with cross. It cannot be. Where am I going? It cannot be a tool. I'm going to die if I take a tool into that fight. Did I get Shard Pendant? Good. I have no memory of actually picking up Shard Pendant. In fact, I have no memory of that Tyrant guy. Is this what dementia feels like? I just did it a couple minutes ago, this too, in the recording. But I don't remember. Man, I'll have to be a little more in control of this run. The autopilot hasn't failed me too much till now, but it's the fact that I cannot remember is kind of putting everything into question. I also realized that there's a lot of rosaries on the way to Grey Moon. Like by the time I'm done with Grey Moon, I can basically buy almost everything. And it's normally the mask. This bench is off. Yeah, let's go fix this bell and then we will fight the bell beast. Let's fight in the run. Can't be sleeping in it at least. I still can't believe I saw that. Actually, start. I saw the credits roll. I got the achievement. It's not enough for me, but I got it. If I wanted to, I could say that my mission's complete and just call it a day. Of course, that was never my mission to begin with. We will carry on. I can always think about it. I could always, even at my home, I could just run without commentary and without my PNG. The reason is I won't have my PC at home, so I can't take my setup with me, and I can't be talking on the screen randomly. But I could still. How is it still not phase 2? There we go. Okay, I missed him. Yeah, we get to coffee. Fine. When it does that scream, it's actually going to take a beat, so you can just stand there. I think the last judge also has a few audio cues. I don't like consciously notice it, but I feel like I know what her next move is most of the time, even though her visual cues are a little less obvious. The Phantom fight was also a pretty good indicator of the form I was playing in. Like, Phantom is a fight that I don't usually take too much damage in, but I took a lot of damage in Phantom. I don't take much damage in Act 1, and I was just taking so much damage in Act 2. After my build was complete, I was just surprised. Even if I took in the wrong tools and I was fighting badly, it should have been a more favorable fight to me. Like, I had so many of these tools that I don't even have most of the time. It was actually insane. I, if I remember correctly, I actually had to do an architect bind in that fight with this enough. Architect binding during lost plays is gonna be hell. I can already tell. The best thing would be to just not take damage. Not have to use Plasmium, Architect bind for Plasmium. Because it's really coming slow now. Not the bind itself, but having to heal yourself with Plasmium. I can always get Plasmified, but that means you're committing to the fact that you're not gonna get like 5 hits back to back to back, or that you can just avoid all damage for 12 seconds every time you get hit. And when some moves deal 3 damage and more things, enemies are fast, it's not always a guarantee that you will get that time frame, that you will get that opportunity to not get hit. Plasma fight feels a lot scarier than just like having 7 extra Plasmium hearts, because it's a lot less committal, and you can always get Plasmified mid-fight if you feel like you don't have any more Plasmium hearts. I've actually not considered taking Plasmium to that point in any fight. During the fight, I'm just like, let's get back up to however much we can safely. getting hit as less as possible, but it is definitely a strategy. Like you get late in the fight, you know the boss cannot do all that. Like I'll call it chain damage, right? The boss cannot chain you for like 10 damage or whatever. You just call that and you plasmify yourself, especially during a phase transition, like in Fortuner or something. I think it's a viable strategy to say the least. I don't know how effective it will be because I never get to the point. Let's just collect this while we are here. Easy donation. It's actually the difference, I think, between making the donation and not making it at the end. This is the difference. Yeah, if I run through, then I'm not getting any more metal shards, right? If I just avoid enemies. Can't believe I still have to collect this shit. I never use it. It gets on my belt only to be replaced the moment I find Sting Shard. It's fucking useless to equip. I don't wanna fucking use it. It is literally just a faraway needle strike is what it is, and I don't need that in this part of the game. Or any part of the game for that matter. It would be nice if I hit less some of the bosses this time. But I doubt that will be the case given how I'm playing. In fact, even the start of this run was not hit low. I think I took damage from both Moss Mother and the Belvies. Holy shit. No perfect bosses yet, maybe some will come. You never know until they happen. It would be really funny to take damage from Moss Mother and Belbeast and then go and do like Widow or the Last Judge without taking any damage. Anyway, we are almost getting out of this miserable jump slash movement. Still not failing it as much as I should given the time gap. I fail this a lot more because I'm just not timing it right. Okay. God damn it, man, this guy is just being so annoying. I will bind here early because I can get through this room without taking damage and getting some extra stuff like this guy here. I don't know why, every time I walk into this room I murder this guy, like I hate him. He hasn't done anything. Even in late game when I'm coming here for curve claw and stuff, I obliterate this guy. No reason. When I come here for Hunter's March as well. No, you don't come here for Hunter's March, you come here for the slab. These guys used to catch me jumping all the time and now like they just don't jump into me. I don't know what has changed. Yeah, I would get hit sometimes on the way here and I never do anymore. I'm not like trying to no hit. It's just happening here. I think the fights that I'm gonna do a bit earlier this time around is what's its name? It's gonna be the Unraveled and the Brood Mother. I feel like, which also means Savage Beast Fight too, because it put up a much bigger fight than I was honestly expecting. Brood Mother as well last time. Yeah, that's the fight I forgot Sawtooth circled on, and I was like lamenting about it because I didn't really use the extra bind, but I could have used the extra damage for the things that she throws out that you cannot cleanly kill with Volt Spear or Launch Cutter Drill. And you can't actually kill the guys with those two things, some of them. Like, they are just in an awkward enough spot to just keep living. And the goddamn glue that actually stops you from moving is also such a pain. If you get caught in that, I feel like you're always taking a hit. I think I'll cut this part of the recording once we beat or die to Savage Beast to either or. Like until then. This is the first player we rescue, right? In this new route. We used to rescue the Marrow Flea, but that got moved to Grey Moon. We used to rescue the Deep Dog Flea first, but that also and now. After getting the sprint, because why not? The abyss is also fine. Uh, I was scared about the run through, and I do think that I'm gonna need every shard I can get for the Lost Place fight. So not using tools on the way back to Lost Place through Abyss would have to be either damage free. Like, it would have to be riskless first of all, because I'm not risking a death so late into the run. And it will also have to not use too many tools. Although in the Lost Place fight, I guess I can just go into my not buying anything from this guy yet. We can just architect bind and instantly go into our inventory and refill shards. Like, I will have enough. I know that much. I don't know. There is one particular thing that is gonna be very telling in how we build for fighting Lost Place. If she destroys tools on the floor in her later phases, then I think I'm not taking tax and I'll try to figure out a different kind of build. If she is if she does not destroy traps on the ground, then it's definitely going to be tax. If she does destroy, then we'll have to figure out a different tool. Tax and corpse flies. Corpse flies I don't think can be changed in any way, shape or form. I do not believe that I'll be swapping off corpse flies for anything else for the Lost Place fight. Like, I'll take all the passive damage I can get. It's a very long fight. You need to survive for a long time. We can also delay this for a lot longer, this full fragment, till we get Clawline and we go through Deep Dog and fight the two brothers. That fight also, last time he unleashed a move that he did not do during our first fight and honestly fought me a few times. that ground pound stomp move, whatever you want to call it, because I hadn't seen it, so I was getting caught, and I did not think those guys have. It is also a good fight, good boss fight, I think, given how early I think you can stumble into it. If I'm not wrong, you can stumble into it during Act 1. I will not die on that hill. I'm not sure, but it feels like you can. Okay. Just did myself. The first cool fragment does not do much for yourself now. Like great, I bind it and now I have one self, which I would have had anyway because of the self power. Okay, lock in. I was being so fucking disrespectful right now mentally. I haven't done that yet. Just have done that. Let me beat Savage Beastfly and then we can talk about confidence. Especially when I'm getting caught like that. Savage Beastfly still seems so fucking far away from here, man. Holy shit. I have to play for about it. I mean, I'm saying I have to. I love this game, but goddamn. It feels boring now that I cannot nuke everything. My wood spears and cloud size and monster. All my shiny tools have been taken away. My rosaries left with nothing. It's funny how early I buy this, and I also don't use it until the Beastfly fight, and then I have to use it a couple of times at the very least. It's not fun otherwise. This fight does not prepare you for Lace 2, man. She's so fucking fast in that one. I think we have to be close to 14. Miscounted by one. And I stopped counting after I said I miscounted. So I guess she's not taking a dip in the lava. Okay. Oh, she did take a dip in the lava. That's good. Makes my job a hell of a lot easier. She also has that secondary parry where she teleports on top of you after she parries and attacks. That's hard to avoid because you don't know which direction the parry is gonna come from. Not the parry, the counter attack is gonna come from. That's what I mean to say. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get to business. I've been yapping for about 30-ish minutes, I want to say. I have actually consistently been getting the 100 bugs request one enemy earlier, and I don't know which enemy it is. Don't take a lava bath, no, don't be inspired by Lace. These guys hit different in the Savage Beast fight. Even the second fight is not all that. Whatever. You can just Volt Spear out the termites, I think they're called, that Savage Beast fly two spawns. One fight is still a lot harder. I've died to both, surprisingly, but one I've died to a lot more times than two. I always need to respect it. I mean, I also fight it very early, right? I could always delay it a bit. This is a bad spawn. You'll get one off of this. One again. 4 is not even close to the best that this guy can do. This is a much better spawn. We get 3 right off the bat. 4. I'm tired. It's good that the starting of this game basically does not require any brain power from me, except for the boss fights where I have to play well. Like, I can autopilot, I know where to go every time, what to pick, when to pick. I don't need to think about making choices. They are made for me, I just need to execute on them. And I think same goes for Act 2 now. I want to say I feel like I've solved a lot of it. I at least feel that way. He came back up. Haven't done that before. I want to say. Excellent spawn for this guy. We might not need to farm at all in the next one. Never get those, man. Holy shit. Okay, we are done. We'll get the bone scroll later when we come for some speed anklets. But we will get the master shard here like we always do. Man, did I even grab the Coral Commandment? I feel like I didn't.
Mi offende?
Damn, I did not. Holy shit.
Nesvia?
Oh, damn, man. Autopilot's been failing me a little. Now in Act 1, the only remaining ability is wall climb, which will be much later in the run. I want to say around 2 hour mark. And that's one that messes me up the most, I want to say, in Act 1, not having World Line and not having Freedom Claw. Those two are the big ones. The Claw Line I don't want to use for platforming, so that also translates to not wanting to use it on instinct here. Man, I can't believe I missed the first breakable wall in the game. I know we'll just get it when we're going to go to one base, but still, man. Anyway, time for post for us. You would have to be a complete idiot to die in this goddamn fight, right? Completely free fight. I don't even get the fractured skull for this, even though I can. Like, it's so non-threatening. I don't even take any damage in this fight most of the time. That's the first. The fireball perfectly wrapped around his face, so I wasn't able to hit it. I don't think that's ever happened before when I played in this fight. We will fight him all the way, simply because I need the experience. Or maybe not. It's a safe bind. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. That's why I want to fight this guy. Just get a little bit closer to our normal capability and actually start playing the game before we head out and die in Savage Beast Flash. It's a really awkward input for now. Okay. He is slow enough that he really doesn't punish the bind, by the way, as long as we're not getting sniped. Play the boss fight. I do find it funny how if you take this path or you go straight to Sister Splinter, you kind of have to do the same boss fight but with a little bit of a different twist. Oh yeah, the goddamn diving bell that I wrote into this. I kind of forgot. Almost forgot. I only started recently doing this. You've seen most of my runs. I was not coming to this room. This is dangerous. This room can kill us. Another time to wake up before we actually head into this run properly. It's this guy, right? And he's pretty fucking awesome. It's Trobbio Light, guys. It's fucking Trobbio Light. Love to completely miss. Once again, in last run, I think the fractured mark procced only once, right? It procced in the first inner fight before I died, and that doesn't really count. It only procced in the Tormented Trobbio fight, and I died afterwards anyway. It's not like it actually saved me there. I feel like there's a good case to make that when you start taking a bunch of plugins, you can just get off fractures and have one of the more offensive or one of the binding items with you. Preserve, bind, school extender. There's a lot of good just binding items. Enter the marrow. Let's go meet our friend. And hopefully not dying without process. Or after. I didn't mean to push that guy off, but that's how it happened. So. Or that guy. At least that guy didn't control. Could kill that guy for one extra entry, but it really doesn't matter. You kill them, then you get one stress anyway. I am a little inconsistent with that rule, like if I remember that it's not gonna be a prop, that I'm gonna find this guy before I complete the quest, I don't care. That was pretty casual. Would have sworn he would have damaged me. The form I'm in right now. It always feels weird to take a break after Savage Beast War, but I think it's the right thing to do. Because you need to stabilize the run after Savage Beast Batch. The only real thing that I can see killing me besides playing badly is the last judge. I still think the last judge clearly has the capacity to destroy me in a fight randomly one day when she decides to. As long as she's still, nothing should get in our way after Savage Beastfly in Act 1. One of the best parts about this fight is that you do more damage with Needle 1 than I think you would with a payload upgrade, which is insane. Wow, I haven't done that in so long. I used to do that in my casual playthrough so many times. Because I died in this gauntlet so many fucking times, let's be honest, but it's been a very long time since I've just thrown myself off that edge. I don't think I've ever done it in Steel Sword mode before this. Pretty calm and collected. Kill him. Nice. Focus on the small guy first. He's dead. Not gonna bind here. Unless I get hit again. These guys. Okay, and it's time to bind. Are you gonna commit to an attack? Nice. Okay, none of those hits. I love to just waste cards for no reason. Fuck it, I'm just gonna 1v1 you, man. Come on. I mean 2v2, but you look like I'm scared. also like doing this area after Drifter's Slope now because it makes me look like less of an idiot with the platforming that you have to do in the next section. You can just skip all of it with the Drifter's Slope. The next thing. I should have just done that instead of. Yeah, all of this platforming that you have to do without the Drifter's Slope, you can just. I swear that was my controller. I did not just let go of the jump button for no reason. It's out to get me, man.
Tamiyan. Yanara.
No money for third claw. We get it later. We get it from the top. After they loot this guy. Not two. You can get up there in Act 1 though, no? This guy, but I don't talk to them. Oh man, I did not go to the bench. Okay. I knew I was missing something. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Just public thing about to go. Anyway, Savage Beast guy, am I right? Good friend. Okay, I guess we are not going to Savage Beast guy right now. Big shit, man. Now I might actually have to run by the dude here, Star, whatever his name is, Star guy. That was an easy pattern. Sometimes he can be really, really messy with this pattern. Okay. Time to wake up or die. Won't matter because we'll allow ourselves here and will not have to bind because we are not playing like garbage. Just fall down here. I always dread this fight. Come on, let's go. Let's go, big guy. He can be really predictable if he wants to, but most of the time he's just. The trick to this fight is not moving at all before he starts his charge. He, it, she, whatever, I'm sure. No unnecessary movement in this fight, vertical especially. I am going to use the Silk Spear here, never mind. Don't need to. It wants to spawn something, never mind. It just wants to fucking charge. Have we gone through 2 daggers already? Yeah. Okay, it killed that guy in 1 hit. He never does that. wrong direction, man. That would have been so cool. Is that the fifth stagger? What is happening, man? Holy shit. Did they buff him or something? Then again, I use zero sting shots. Maybe that's it. Very comfortable fight. It's not normally this. I want to say one-sided. I will continue the recording right from here after. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Yeah, right here we got the beast dress. We fought and won against the savage beast fly. We can't afford to take too much damage getting out of here. 2 to 3 hearts should be fine to lose. Anything more is getting into dangerous territory. Just damage boost off of that guy, it's fine. We'll go to the marrow, we'll put the hunter's crest and then continue on. Fine, nothing to worry about. First we have the extra yellow crest, yellow tool slot. I need to remember I always have one extra than I need in Act 1 that I can just go on record crest when I get the chance. Yeah, partially. Yeah, we can't do that without wall climbing, so never mind that. Forget about it for now. There's the left section and power field that I have to do to get the fleet. Okay, this will be not ideal to go upon, but we are fine, I think. There's a rosary spring here. We'll get that on our way back up. Let's go get the flea first. Let's not spring the trap unnecessarily. Just trade the ramen. It's fine. For me, one of the strangest things is how much the Ascendant grip has been helping me throughout the entire game.
Buenera.
Like during my casual playthrough, I did not think of it as much of a tool, and during my still show run too, I thought it doesn't. Like it's not really worth it to have it over anything else. But my opinion has changed quite a bit. About it. Let's go taunt this guy for fun. Come back to the game. You know what? That Savage Beast Fly fight was all in all pretty strong. I'm not gonna go to Bone Bottom just now to get all the memory lockets and stuff. I'll use the one that you get in Grey Moose for Reaper's Stretch, and that should be it for this part. I should not need more than that to get through this. Anyway, time for the Grey Moose Gauntlet. And Thread Storm. Thread Storm is pretty nice in that one. I am low on sync, so it should not matter ultimately, but I am. Good to take note. Over here, yeah, I should have donated before I came here. I'm gonna be full on metal shards. That's why I dropped down for Moon Bottom. It's fine, we'll do it soon. We won't waste too many more things. Anyway, we get so many shard bundles in after. I really don't care if we go into active with not too many shards. Like, it's okay to be a little bit unoptimal. It's fine. God damn it, man, I'm getting bones. Can this guy just... Right, nice, nice. Hate these guys, man. I don't hate any of the ground birds, but this one flying ground frog is so annoying to fight. This guy is fine. I don't fucking care about this guy. He's not annoying as long as he's not flying. I will use the self skill just so that I'm not losing health into this next section. Last enemy, don't mess up. Nice. Okay, we are done. Do we even need to unlock the bench right now? We don't, right? We can just... But sometimes I just run on the way down and poke over the cross. So maybe we'll do that again. You never know. Might as well play it safe for a little bit. I can also come back to this if I want to go down right now. I'm not going to, but if it works. This is also why I like to come through Grim. Because you get this bell, but you'll have to hit for last judge anyway, even if you came up through long bells. If you're not going last judge, then you'll have to do Grim anyway. Kind of just make things. I will just reset these guys, not even reset them. It doesn't get us any progress. I think you'll see that a lot in this run compared to some of the others. Like the amount of shards and rosaries I was using in Act 2 was insane last time around. So I will not be getting into many meaningless fights this run. Meaningless bosses, absolutely. Not meaningless fights, but these random enemies. Now I'm pretty confident about this run getting to Act 2. Nothing too much to worry about. The prospects for this one are looking pretty good. I think I'll stop today near Widow when you unlock all of the backtracking. I think after Widow is all well played for today. Which is not too far away, it's just this place and Shellwood. And we're getting close to the end of Dreamland, so... And that was on purpose, because if I do not take contact damage there, this guy deals me 2 masks of damage. It's fine. Got what we wanted. That another 3. I made a mistake. Let's get the hell out of here. We're not climbing up. We'll just go off of this guy. And you know what? I'll climb up here. I have the self to mine, but for some reason, this is gonna be the first relic of the run, even though you're supposed to get it in Moss Home, but I just forgot, so I guess we are getting it here. Yeah, after Widow seems like a good spot to stop for the day. I can still run back up into the last spire. and then save in the underworld tomorrow. That's how much time I think I'll get.
Musha nushla.
Da, finistra.
Nushalanu. Mushka.
I need to remember to get the memory locket in this room when we go for the halfway home gauntlet. Then have to.
That's fine.
Musha nushla. Nushla.
Bazahamba
Cadestre.
Itamora Bezahu
Let's go back to bone bottom after the mini gauntlet. Man, I need to pull off these moves more in the active fights. I'm just getting hit left and right for no reason. Naturally. I really need to be dodging more. First, we'll go back to bone bottom. Then we'll do the rest of this place. Man, I'm tired. I'd be really upset if moving kills this run. That would destroy the momentum. I'm really hoping this run at least gets to Lost Place if I don't beat her. I think with the... what's its name? I think I have a fairly decent chance if the tags actually work in the Lost Place fight. In the later phases. I don't care about the early phases. The first flint beetle is always awkward to kill. I could just go and do that now. It's in an awkward spot. And you know what? I've talked myself into it. We're gonna go do it. I could have rested on a bench, but whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. I will rest on a bench. Sometimes those big mice can actually catch you. And I'll buy the mask shard if I have the rosaries for it. And I think I do. Yeah. We get it later anyway. Do we go to the Marrow as well right now? Get that mask shard? We always get that one as well before we go through Shellwood. Might as well. We don't get the simple before we do it, so we can set two things right by doing this here. It's fine. I can't believe that I threw this. Okay, fine. Nothing to worry about. You can kill this guy a lot earlier. It only has 200 health. The only thing is it's really fucking hard to hit. with your early game move set. It's so much easier with Volt Spear or off guys. Oh, might as well. Like I said, I
Ada!
don't think I'm making it to Widow today, not in the sense that the run will lie, but I'm just so fucking tired, man. What time is it? Can make it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to stop at this point at all. We have to do so. It's not too far from Widow at the very least. No point in doing that, by the way. Just oh, it left 2 thread I must not have aimed it right. Memory locket. Some memory lockets are so free in the game, man. I think it's the freest collectible. You have to do so much more for full fragments and mask shards. Mask shards specifically. It doesn't even give you a full mask most of the time for the work you do for it. Like, think of the apostate key room in the slab, or the room in Shellwood, where I've actually lost a steel full run in that room walking out of it. Okay? Let's not lose a run to one of these guys today. Holy shit! I don't fight these guys like this, but it's safe. We are in range of a trap, so I gotta be careful. Like, the trap can proc the fractured mask, so I'm actually only 2 health here. And we should be fine now. Why do I come all this way? For 4 rosaries? It's literally just the memory locket, no? Oh man, I'm really not built for the long and slow fights that you have to do in grey mode today at the very least. Hello guys.
Oh, hola. Ah, mamido.
Megina Fora.
Oh, Yama. Oh, Goro.
Paspin?
Nelos Bararin. Molina Molem.
Hironare.
Mascara Gore.
Come on, let's hurry the hell up. It's fine, we get a lot of stuff going into the... How is he not fucking dead yet? I didn't dodge because I thought he was gonna be dead. He took all the hits from Threadstorm and then he took 3 hits from my needle and he's still alive somehow. We never use it, what's the point? Hasn't happened yet and probably will not happen either. That was 2 very different distances over which that guy jumped. That rat. Come on, that's a fucking trap. What is this guy doing, man? At least I have the silk for this. Holy shit. Man, oh my god. That could have been 3 silk, whatever. No need to count unless we get hit on our way up. And even then, it would take so much for this game to kill me here. Like, ain't no way. I've never died in this one. And if it keeps giving me freebies like that, then I'm not dying here today either. I want to group these guys up so that it's easier picking, but I guess it's a one-on-one. I'll just Threadstorm the first guy. I'm not logged in here with you, you're logged in here with me, guys. Do your worst. Isn't it supposed to be do your best? Why would I say do your best? Let's go put on the Reaper crest for the one fight we do with it. I mean, let's equip all the tools that we use. Come on, let's make it quick. I don't have all day to fight movement. Whatever, doesn't matter. I like how this loadout is like one fight loadout, we never do it ever again. Make your move, and that tough, but I'm not gonna heal it off. Reason being, moving can deal 2 damage, right? So if that happens, I want the bind, the ability to bind. But it can catch me while binding much easier. I will heal here. It's fine. We'll just get the silk off of it. I didn't mean to do that. I was dashing the other way, but that was cool as hell. So I talk like I intended to do that. Okay. Contact is to never take contact. We will heal here. It's free. Take 2, and I will. I didn't mean to do that. We are down on stealth because of that. Man, I'm missing the range on this. Have I just forgotten the range of the Reaper Crystal? Easy bind. Okay, point blank. I need to find an opportune moment to bind. He's not giving me here, but that should be good enough. How is that not a hitbox, man? Holy shit. Where is the hitbox when it turns upside down? It's not me, right? That hitbox was being weird. I should have been hitting this guy more often. No need to wait for this. Why am I waiting? I am gonna kill this guy because he's just a sniper. And he can get really annoying as you're trying to climb up. So just remove him. Make it easier for me to go up. Oh man. Okay, I was already hitting, and normally you get out of that animation long before you get hit. I don't know why. Actually, I'll bind here so I get silk off of this guy. It should be enough to allow us to spread storm. Which is enough. Why am I saying it like it might not be? More than enough for at least one red storm. Okay, and I missed both of these guys, so we will just be focusing on this now. So, we're done. Get the hell over here. Get some silk, heal up for the gauntlet. Oh, you can just change their trajectory, huh? We'll get the rest of the hits off of this guy. We'll heal up. And just move on. Would have been really embarrassing if that guy actually got me. I have learned recently that this gauntlet is not completely free. It has not killed a Steel Soul run, but man has it come close. By doing shit like this. When everything deals 2 damage, it gets a little bit scarier. Of course, if we can just track them together, it's not as bad. I wonder if I even need this bench anymore. I probably will, but doesn't feel like it's necessity. Normally, this is for the widow heal mostly, right? That's the big question mark.
Raska.
Miofene?
Tospan. Raska. Tospan. Pure pure.
We can also get the Witch's Crest early now that I know you can get Silk Song in Act 2. I explore enough and get the memory lockets fast enough for me to run out of uses for them, and we have kind of decided that we are not gonna be using the Shaman Crest even for the one fight where we'll be spamming spells. So maybe it's for the best. Although using myself for not for binding in the Tormented Trobbio fight really feels like a bad idea. It's such a slow fight. And you need to have, and it's so hard to get needle hits, and I can only use silk skills. I was about to claw line through there for, as a matter of fact. You use this way for what's it called? Courier's Rasher, right? So I'm also used to having claw line and pay down cloak for this part. So that muscle memory might kick in, and the sling grip too. Charge up. Man, Scar Guards are in the wrong part of the game unless every other 2 damage dealing bug has been nerfed. There's no way, man. How is the strongest common enemy that deals 2 hard of damage in the first section of the game? Or maybe it is that I just wasn't good at the game at the start of it. By the time now that I've gotten to these other 2 mass dealing enemies, I've gotten better at the game. That as an explanation makes sense. But like, still feel like I'm at risk fighting a Star Guard early in Act 1, and I don't feel that same risk from some of these other ones. Ninja shit, man. I lost everything. We can also unlock this later, I guess. Or not. Not sure there. I guess not, because we dropped down so from there only to unlock the bell. Don't mess us up on your way out. It's been a while and we could die here, honestly. If I get caught one too many times. Lock in. Okay, I messed up. That's not how you started. Can you get in range so that... Okay, that's nice. Let's try to... That's the problem of this, right? You're essentially trading 3 masks for killing this guy because he's really in the way. Unless you can pull that off. Never fight this last guy, ever. We have enough for Threadstorm, so no need to waste time here. Let's get on to Sister Splinter and then Biggle as soon as we can. I don't want to waste time here. What the hell is that? Nice, fine. You know why I do this? I don't want to get recorded trying to fail that like 5 times over. So I just Threadstorm it. Okay, we just saved this, thank god. Man, the autopilot is not being kind to me today. Always. We have no serve in terms of serve. Should be fine. Act 2 enemies just don't do this, man, where they just stay there and let you farm them. They immediately start attacking, there's no fucking downtime. I'll just one-on-one these guys, it's fine. I always try to group them up and then that's the only way that I can actually risk this fight is by trying to fight them together. And then getting hit, and more shit happens. Know what you can... Always know what is more acceptable to get hit by. I should be pretty close to killing here. Okay. One more section. You know what it is? It's the... I think I got it. It's the one guy in Shellwood who shoots orange things at you. That's the one enemy that I've added in my room lately. performance. We have all Act 1 abilities now. We have a very dangerous section coming up that has killed a few soul attempt before. So tread lightly here, man. Even if you don't still run. In fact, I might just use a thing shard or two to make it easy. Get me the hell out of this, man. Holy shit. Always defense with that. Let's grind some silk on this guy and not die in the process of doing that. And we should be fine to continue into the what's the way the man saying beat the widow sounds wrong even when you have the context. Doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do. I wonder if people have similar call-outs and Overwatch and stuff, you know? Shard bundle, right. Also no threat storm for now. Honestly, the spear might be better. Not gonna lie. For AoE, this is unmatched threat storm, but for horizontal range, you always want silk spear. In boss fights, I feel like I'd much rather have silk spear. Non-architect boss fights, that is. Hang on, short break. I'll continue from here. Continuing. Okay. They do sandwich you if you stay there. Not sure how much I've messed up by timing by hitting the upper guy, but they do sandwich you. That much I can say. Will I fall into these guys? No. I can take the widow fight here, but you have to go left for the polish part and then meet as well. Can I get the rosary string later? That also seems all over the place, so getting later. Fine, we'll get it all now. But not rest, because who needs to rest, am I right? It's not like one sting shard will be the difference between life and death. I just realized something. I have been heavily discounting Sting Shard and its performance in the late game. I should consider if Sting Shard is good into any of the problem fights. Swinging right out of the gate, man. Holy shit! Back to back. We should be close to staggering her here. So I take the heal and the damage. Good timing on that. Okay, that's definitely an attack to kill her on. And the bells still pop up, so that's good note for someone. Can't chase her, I'm just not fast enough now. That's the end. I love how the entire section has all this platforming, and what you've unlocked is the needle dance. I'll complain about this platform again, but no, actually this time, maybe because I dashed over it, but I ain't complaining. Can you die in the red memory? Do you have any help in that? I remember dropping off the platform a couple of times. I don't remember if it kills you or just respawns you. If you have any help. As a memory, it should not be able to kill you, but I don't know. I will just unlock this door and then get out of here. Continue tomorrow. Okay, it's a new day and the same run that we're gonna continue. I am planning on reading Act 1 today and maybe even going all the way to the top of Mount Prey. We'll see how it goes. I won't have a lot of time tomorrow, so I want to get as far ahead as I can. I'm also very motivated to make a lot of progress today. Okay, man, I get it. We're in the heart. Hurry the hell up.
Buenera.
Let's pick up these wishes. Let's talk to the pen master. Then let's go get the polyp pouch and then drop down and rescue the curious. And then go get Hunter's Crest.
Cadestre. Benny Frank.
Oh, Manel.
Mio fene.
Welianis. Pravin.
Yanara.
Serrakar. Orallo.
Pasfine.
We don't actually have the memory locket to equip polyp pouch right now, so I'll buy one if this guy gives us.
Cadastama. Da, finis.
I know he gives us one thing, yeah, it's the memory locker, it's fine, we'll be buying a lot of stuff. Next up, I'll go for simple key after this. I should also switch out the straight pen for the long pen, but I'm not gonna be using it for now. No, it's this room only. Here, 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 here. Okay, we can't grab onto this ledge, but we can go. Oh yeah, I also need to go back to Fredstone for now. It can be. We have all the polyp parts, right? We only have 5. Are we missing one somewhere that I did not get? Which one did I skip? I don't think I skipped the one in this room. I don't even have a map. I can't tell which one I've skipped. I'll check the one that is supposed to be in this room, but I'm pretty sure I got that. Which one did I skip? I even got the widow one, so I don't know which one I'm still here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came up here. Yeah. I don't know which one I'm missing. That's strange. Oh yeah, I know which one I'm missing. God damn it. I mean, it was always gonna happen in this run during the earlier parts of it. It still really sucks. Not this way. To the right of you. Let's clean very quickly. Once we get there, it should be pretty obvious. Not this way either, man. Where am I trying to go? Okay, this guy's now in our way. Haven't died in this room, let's not start now. Should have just taken the elevator here. Why am I going up like this? At least it happened early. Don't need to worry about it. I knew not gonna talk to you. No. It's this one. Uh, I did talk to the pen master. God, it's gonna be like I'm playing with dementia, trying to figure out everything that's done and not done. Okay, we do need this, apparently. Bro, I hate these guys, man. They're so in the way sometimes. Over here, up here, way up. Here we go. I am definitely not playing optimally for now, but we should not get punished. That's why I stopped at this point. I can afford to play a little bit worse than usual and still be
Me
fine.
contragos.
Anyway,
Nazca. Tus malon.
uh, I'll give it to Paul the Pulse that it's at least good for Act 1. It's not really competing with any other blue tool besides Fractured Mask, and Fractured Mask is not getting taken out, but you have a second slot and it's not competing for anything in that second slot. Good for that. This should be a 2-hit, no? Yeah. I wasn't trying to down Pogo, it's fine. These are mistakes that we can recover from. Oh wait, I did not ring the bell. Man, this is terrible gameplay. Wow. Let's drop down, say hi to Ted, go down all the way, and then get the Hunter's Crest and get back on track.
Magina Fora.
I don't have the toolboxes. I have 0 toolboxes if I'm correct here. Yeah, I only have the one crafting kit from Ford's daughter. God damn it, man. And we get back up there. Feels like I can. Nice. You can always come back here from one way, but Did I say Hunter's Crest? I meant the Wanderer Crest. That's where we're at. At this point, I can just start spamming Thread Storm every time they come out. Let's go and check which random fights we get here. I think I saw the rosary giant on the first time I went through this, and then never again. I didn't fight him because I did not want to fight him with a wanted just I wanted to go back, get fractured skull and everything, and he just disappeared after that. It's also time for Weave Nest unless I have enough. I can go through the marrow, get a bunch of memory lockets. I think the condition is that you need to use 3 in total for the yellow vesty crest. We don't particularly need it right now. I do want the Hunter Crest upgrade going forward, so hope this is good.
Crispin? Nesvir? Benfred? Tamirian?
God damn it.
Buenera?
Talking to her immediately. Oh, she just gives you the best secret for this much. I used 4 memory lockets here, right? I guess I guess having the beast crest and the wanderer's crest gives you enough what would we call it? 2 slots to qualify for best crest. Not that we can actually use it right now. Like what would I put there? Weighted belt? I mean I can, but I don't have it for now. Yeah, this is fine. What else am I gonna take for the double moss mother fight? We walk from here because it's mothberry here. And we have we should be focused up right now. Never mind if the pull up somehow. That's whatever, who cares. Let's do this fight properly. This is where we can start to steamroll through the game. And it's down to the one last middle fight. Let's end this play. Should be close to the end here. A few more hits. Yeah. Not the cleanest, but I mean we weren't going to die by a long shot here. So I take it. So I was thinking of the focus ranges where it just kills him in one hit. I did not just run into him for no reason. I thought I was gonna, he was dead when I died. Let's get the second spool fragment and the mask shard that doesn't get converted until Act 2. Get them both here. We kill this guy in memoriam anyway, there's no reason to fight him here. So much earlier in the game. I would like to have the magma bell for this, but it should not be required. I'm playing right. One of my buttons was correctly. I'm recording right. In this, let me check. Viewer is also running. No worries there. Setup seems fine. Now just drop into the spike. Come on, just attack. Nice. Okay, that should not have caught me. That also should not have caught me. I'll just play it safe. I'll get back. And go sit on a bench. That was some strange get caught there. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to get caught there. At least I haven't gotten caught there in my earlier playthroughs. It's strange. Okay, I was trying to rush through that. I will heal here. No. Oh. What is this timing, man? Twice I've gotten there at the worst fucking timing. Okay, and we should be home free from here. It's also this guy that I've added into the enemy list that of the enemies that I kill and off. And it could be a lot of things that get us to that 100 number for the new quest faster. I've added a lot of enemies. Okay. I'll just rest on this bench. No reason in particular. We should not lose health on our way up, but can never be 100% on these things. Okay, that doesn't work on that platform. Until level down.
Oh, pena.
Sure, I mean, this means we can encounter a guy in the marrow and get 50 rosaries back from that. No rosary strings on me, so I'm pretty broke. But we should be fine after doing Dolly's game and the Tyrant Wish. Let's just we go up here. Not in focus, like gotta be mindful of the angles. A little bit too risky, but who cares? I'm straight up cheating here, man. Holy shit. Might as well find here. God damn it. I should not have binded. There's a bench here.
Bromat to tantak. Primpolo Casato. Vavuma!
This is also good training in general. I view this as movement training more or less. Okay, we gotta be faster only. Don't waste any time.
Oh, Bilan, Bilan. Nera.
So that's it for
Primpalo
the
Casat.
15.
Haha, Rancamentis Faradalia. Sirata Sacrasila. Primpolo Casato. Bavuma!
Motera.
Oh! Oh, Bilan, Bilan. Oh, Bilan, Bilan. Oh. Oh, Bilan, Bilan.
Absolutely ruthless on the side today, man.
Minda tu
Yanara.
yazabu. Alama. Bromat to tantak.
It's this guy, this is the merchant. He does not show up if you haven't bought anything from the merchant in Moon Bottom. And another little arena. Okay, we lost focus. Again. Again. We don't get to bind here, or... I mean, it's still not even some self problem. We have to get caught for the slab as well. Soon-ish. Lucky guy, he should have fallen into the lava. Come on, I would have got enough. Wow! Wow. That wasn't a bow at the game, that was a bow at me just walking off the edge, no reason to go down there. that I just walked off the edge. We are in focus, so best not to get hit and can just fight quickly. How did that hit me? Okay. Whatever, man.
Ushka Mitri
Hironare.
para vos. Yanaga Muske
Kadastama.
Barishkava. Ushka Mitri
Najina Fora.
para vos. Humta Osh. Ushka Mitri
Da, Fenistra.
Barishkava para vos.
Awesome. That narrow is done. Release. Ah,
Yanaga Muske
Nesvir.
Ushka Mitri
hang on, I'm getting the call. Yeah, so that happened. Anyway. So we got the free brew, so the order is one more thing I got to take care of. So yeah, we'll do parties, then we'll do the slab, and then we'll do Greymoor, and then we'll do Blast Steps. Fuck you, man. I have the rosaries for the. I mean, I will have 20k rosaries eventually. Not right now. That might not have been the best time to do that. We also. Okay, I know exactly which path to take here, so we'll go to Deep Dog first. We'll collect the magma bell. And by collect, I mean buy. To buy the magma bell. We also have to do worm whales. Get Plasmium.
Paspin.
Rama. Purovara. Mario. Kamene.
I also forgot to turn in the quest and go bottom, so let's go with that next. Yeah, knock down to both the merchants, 2 more to go. Let's get the rosaries from this. this still doesn't quite give us all the rosaries we need. Whatever. The tool pouch is like what, 220, and the weighted belt is 160. Yeah, we're not getting both. But we can. There's so much to do here. Okay, first let's go through this whole place and unlock the rhino and the snake. Three big guys in this one. I will try to stretch storm this one out. Largely successful in that. This is just for the way back. Just actually, since we'll be going through here anyway, I'll leave that unlocked and go through here for now. This is such a weird path to take here. I don't really think but it makes sense. What? Glad I used the drifter's cloak there and did not take a lava bath for no reason. We equip both at the same time. Man, the speed with this is fucking insane, man. It's so beast. No. Reason being, I like to keep myself and I like being able to go on my own. You know, in exploration mode anyway, you know. Wait, I can get fruit off food here, right? No? Okay. I'll not die on this hill, but this section definitely seems a lot harder with the other one instead of doing like this. But over here it allows you to skip some part of it. You can get pinned here, I'll take it's fine. We'll just fight this guy a couple of times. See, I could take double damage from this guy and then run into the spy. Would be not ideal to say the least. We will just unlock this guy. I'm not fighting him here because if you two spam, he gets out anyway. So it's not even worth it. It's just the sign. Got confused as to what which is.
Was ik het Derek?
Soul pouch is much more necessary.
Doe ze
I can
beter.
tell you. You get it later. We don't have any spring. It's fine. Now we go down here to the left. Okay, that bounced. I got robbed. And now we can afford the weighted belt, but I don't want to go that way, so we just have to get it later, I guess. After slap. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to come all this way. We're not fighting the Star Guard because it does not give you the first floor here. There's no point in fighting him. Going to the Star. Every step is closer to the end of Act 1. It's been a while since this lab and I know this place can kill you, so be careful here. These guys have a pretty easy pattern. You hit them twice and you dash away. Or you jump over. These guys on the other hand are a pain to deal with. You know what? We kill these guys down below anyway. What's the point in fighting them here? We get both kills here for the hunters. This does lose us 1 HP, but it gives us the key very easily. Without having to double back and now take that. We get a bench here anyway, so. First map of the game. We do get all the maps now in Act 2. But the funny thing is, I don't think I need to look at a map anymore to know where I'm going in this whole game. Maybe a bit, a couple of times, but that's about it. Everywhere else in this game, I can just walk with my eyes closed. Not eyes closed, but. Okay, their damage, that's cool. We got rid of the big guy, so this should be easy now. And I mistimed that, and I'm gonna bind here. How can I mistime this every time? Don't wanna corner yourself in this room, but they're gonna do that. It doesn't really matter. This room has some stuff, but it's very minimal. I used to go there all the time. It doesn't feel worth it. We are getting to the end of this lab really soon, and let's be careful. I don't want to run into that one guy who's just lying down there. That gave me a jump scare last time now. Okay, it is time for the gauntlet. We are low on health. That can be a factor. At the start, it should not be though. Come on. Let's get this shit over with. Okay, I'm getting caught. I do want to bind here, so I'll get away from this guy and bind. I was not in focus, so I misjudged the range. I'm still gonna bind. Okay. Okay. Can I please get out of this and kill one of you? Thank God. Fine, we can stabilize. I have been misjudging the range of this thing for a while now, and I don't know why. some subtle circlet hangovers because we have been in this place with the subtle circlet before, I want to say. At least rescuing that tree I've done with the subtle circlet. That was awesome. I'd like to play like that throughout the entire game, please. That's the pocket kilo. I don't need to read to see that. And the bench is here. The bellway is here. And the flea will have to wait until Act 2 to get rescued. What's left? Let's go get weighted belt first. Then we'll go to Belhart, we'll turn over our, what are they called, relics, and we'll get rosaries, we'll buy stuff off that merchant, go to Greymore, and finish getting the second toolkit and the school fragment.
Nearly on McDoro.
Also, this time I'm gonna avoid getting a bell home simply because I don't want to waste my money on decoration stuff, which I had to do a lot last time. I mean, had to is a strong phrase, but more like it was gonna be inconvenient not to do that.
Buenera.
First, we should turn over the relics so we actually have some legs to stand on here.
Lelo Slim.
There's one more thing to buy, right? Never mind, it's just a short bundle. Can't get multi-binder anyway. You know what? How do we do this? So, do we want to go up there? We want tax, but it doesn't really make a big part of my already active arsenal. I think it's fine to only do what what is necessary in grey mode for now. We'll do the rest later with the 2 fleas and the bomb and the everything else. Yeah,
Mio
probably.
Weharo,
Benifrag.
Basahambahe, Besahu,
Oh, silver belt is also pending. We might as well do that while we're here. Whatever, man. Okay. Okay. Take a bath, I guess. I don't even hit the damage, I just hit him out of focus, so I'm gonna have to hit these birds a little bit more. Let's not fall down and undo our progress, and we got hit again. It's fine. I will just instantly press storm. Is that only 3 rascals? Man, that was Hina's house. Okay, that was perfectly in my face. I want the big Crowbucks to respawn while the rest up there near Sinner's Road, near the Silk Eater guy. Man, the Silk Eater conversion rate is so poor in Peaceful mode. Then again, most ways of getting rosaries are inferior in Peaceful mode compared to grinding out the Grand Reed hallway. Still, man, it could have been more. Not too much more, a little bit more. Maybe like 200 would have made it worth it. As much as a heavy rosary. Sure, man. Sure, man. What's the point? Let's just rest and go back and murder these murder of crows. Okay, that should have killed him. Do we rest here? We took 2 damage. Or we can go back to the wall and just press on the side, right? Who needs defense when you have offense like this? Yeah, I thought I would have been more open with that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So with that, Act 1 is basically done. It's just blasted steps. I'll... I don't actually know if I'll fight the Great Conch Flies. It really doesn't matter when I do it. They're not a threat. I'll see if I feel like it when I get up there. Oh yeah, this... I've already gone through this hallway, man. That was just muscle memory taking over. Let's get out of here.
Heyopa.
Tamia,
Oh
you
yeah, Bombay is still left.
Besahu.
Cadestre.
Bombays. Bombays. Let's go Bombay's first. Should I waste time gambling with the gambling guy today? No. We'll have stealth satchel anyway. I think that's a better equip for now. Wait, that's the third. Okay. Let's get Plasmina. We have enough cells to heal one. Man, I got short dart so late. So late in the last run. It was Act 3 before I even looked at that. Forget looking at, I just forgot about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Mirantes, yava.
Megina Fora.
Dera.
Pastime?
Dosko. Maskere. Falla. Mirantes, yava. Dera. Mirantes, yava. Dera.
Let's go. The Act 2 version of this definitely feels slower. At least feels slower. It can't. I can't say that it is. Okay, I forgot about that. Fine, you can bind unless you get hurt. Okay, this room is still open, but you don't find him here yet. But Mr. Uh, can't say it was not the why that it was. Okay, that was vicious. Please. I will unlock this way back that we never use and be on my way. I'm gonna rest work here because we can just go down to bone bottom and it's a safe way up. No questions here. And my ability to make it back.
Mirantes Yava.
Should I equip weighted belt while I have it?
Maskere.
It will be very short-lived. Actually, no. I've seen how many times I'm needle striking an enemy and then getting hit by an attack
Maskere.
because uh, I forget to. What is the term for it? I forget to account for the knockback that I'll get out of it, you doing that needle strike. Very soon we'll have autumn and not too far. Still not too. Just get out of here, man. Let's get still back and we'll be done. Okay. You know what? It's time to just farm here until we get enough divine ones. Sometimes this just happens in the wrong ways. You have to be ready for it. Is all there is to it. Like if you panic and you try to just get through quickly, you can actually die. But if you just find the nearest waterfall of these guys, you can just infinitely get silk and heal up. Most of these farms are very, very, what would you call it, safe. Actually, if I can just, that's really good. I'm not normally here at this point. So I'm just gonna take the time to do this. Come on, man! We are going back up. What unfinished business with this guy, man. I should have just redstone them. I have the set to do it. And that's everything in Act 1 except for Blasted Stealths, which we are headed to. Hmm. It feels so weird. Act 1 used to kill me, and now I don't even think about the fights in Act 1. Except for, of course, the one and only Sally's wife. Maybe Love Judge will make me eat those words, but let's see. I do. In recent history, I have a very good record against the Love Judge. It's like 3-0 or something. Normally, by the time I'm at this corner, I'm at 100% shell shard, so I wonder what I missed. Have I actually missed anything in this playthrough? Doesn't feel like it. You even went to the slab. We did all of the marrow. I can't tell where I got out. Made of 100 more shards. Maybe just avoiding more enemies this time than usual. 100 is a lot of shards, so to be noted. We have 3 silk, right? We should have 6 full fragments. Yeah, we have 3 silk. I actually have no idea of what I did not do in that one, but I definitely skipped on something. Maybe it's just I didn't hide enough enemies, and it's as simple as that. Ah, yeah, I just remembered, we actually buy the compass here too, because it is a relatively cheap tool that gets us closer to Architectress. This is the perfect point to buy it, because we don't really need rosaries for anything else in action. How did I miss them both? That's insane. Oh yeah, we did not actually do this quest last time either. It's the Steel Soul exclusive quest, in which you just fight a void mass, which is why I guess I did not do it. Ah, we are low on silk. We are missing one mass. I guess I'm not going to go fight the Great Clone, guys. I don't need that for that fight, but why bother? It's not like I use the charge needle at any point. I feel like I have a lot more rosaries than normal too, but that just might be because I've turned in all the relics, so. The left flea will rescue later, the beast shard we can get later, the lucky dice I'm not getting for now. Oh, we'll just go into the last touch fight. Definitely want Magma Bell, definitely want Plasmium. Okay. I'll keep long pen this time actually. It might be less damage, but it's more damage. Because there's more of them. And they're much easier to land. I find it very hard to land the sting shards on the last list. That might just be a skill issue. Or it might just be. It could be a bunch of things. So yeah, we can't go to. Wow. I mean, I take it. I don't want to reset for, even after getting the craft metal, so let's play carefully. Because I equipped this shell cycle and I have enough skill. That was a risky maneuver. Paid out though. Let's be careful on this time up, and that should be it. We are basically at the last judge. Let's take Plasmium before the last judge and not during. Do we need all of that? Sure. Even if we don't, I don't care, man.
Nai no keter.
Miofene?
Ne goro.
Megina fora.
Nai no keter.
This fight still mentally doesn't get easy. I've died here enough to know what the last judge can do. Doesn't mean we are gonna be getting caught easily. Okay, that was bad, but we are fine. Annabelle is back. Let's just hit him with the pen every time we get. Okay, that was risky. Can you just charge? Wait, what? He staggered off of a red tool hit? I haven't seen that for a while. Sorry. Desperation, be careful, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. You can get things pretty bad here. Always a threat.